Yeah, Liftoff Show, man.
Yeah.
L.A. Leakers on Power 106.
Sir.
Jay Creddy, DJ Sour Milk.
We here, man.
Jeezy is in
What
the
up,
building.
Joe? We in here. What's up, Mr. Trapper Die 3?
We ain't important right now,
Gateway.
man. Jeezy's here,
What
man.
up, man? Long time no see, no hear, man. What's going on?
Glad to connect with you again, bro.
Man, come on, man. You know I'm from out here in the La La Land. I got to see my peoples, man.
That's love, dog.
Right.
That's love. The brand new album, Trapper Die 3.
Yeah, in the streets, in stores,
actually,
online.
Yeah, man. I'm actually glad we're sitting down now because we've had some couple weeks to digest it and really sit with it. And I feel like every day, Milk and me, we call each other like, no, I'm feeling that one. Or then a video come out and I'm like, oh shit, I'm feeling that one.
Right.
What was the game plan with this album, man?
I meant to create, you know.
Yeah, we needed it.
Yeah, to get in and create. Like, people don't understand, when I did the first Trapper Die, you know, we was making that in Shorty Red's basement.
Wow.
You know, without no vocal booth, and, you know, everything we did was from scratch.
Right.
And I think that's why people, you know, resonated with so much, and it was so felt, because it's like, you know, if somebody bake you a cake,
right.
You know, they bake it from scratch. It's for you.
Mm-hmm.
They put some tender love and care in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus going to buy one from, you know, from Whole Food or something.
And then bringing it to the party.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
This is custom.
Right. So, you know, even getting back with you know, D Rich and Shorty Red, that was the whole thing. It was like, yo, man, let's just go in and do what we do, and not even go at it like, oh, so we need a single.
Exactly.
Or we got to do something for radio. It's just like, let's just do it for them.
Right.
Let's do it for the people who love what we do. And let's just do that all the way through and through.
Your fans appreciate it,
Right,
man.
right.
The response has been nuts, both
Right,
online
right.
and of course in the clubs.
Right. And it's crazy too, because it's like, I don't even, like, you know, I was out last night and they was just playing a couple joints. I was like, damn.
Shit, they're ringing off.
You know what I'm saying?
They're ringing off.
Oh, okay.
Felt right.
What's that? Okay, we wrote that.
Yeah.
But for me, you know, it's just like, you know, even tempering with the brand like Trapper Die, you know, period, I just knew that was going to wake people up.
Yeah,
You know
as soon
what I'm
as
saying?
you added to that
Right.
part of the legacy,
Right.
people had to pay attention.
Right, but because they wanted to see if it was going to be good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you going to touch that again? You sure?
I know, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And being a veteran, man, for so many years
Right.
now, do you ever get like kind of tired of your old stuff, man? Because I was in the club recently,
Right.
bro. Soul Survivor,
Right.
it still,
Right.
like it takes the party to another level,
Right.
man.
That's
Like
what
all
it
the
was.
trappers in there were
Right.
really, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's weird because it's like, you know, I got certain songs I like to perform, and I got certain songs I might just listen to in passing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to me, it's always about, you know, just the new. Because it's just like, you know, if I go back and I might, you know, be in passing, listen to the Recession, I'd be like, man, you know what I mean? But then listening to Trapper Die 3, it's just like, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but then when you start thinking about, you know, catalog and what you really got, you just added this piece to the puzzle. It kind of puts you on another level, because you're looking like, man, I'm gonna be able to go and, you know, when it's time for me to do these shows and do these tours, I'm gonna be able to add this to the pot. And that's just always a good feeling to have a body of work that you can add to what you already got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, people gonna be in the crowd like, if he does anything with Trapper Die 3, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
This at the Soul Survivor and I Love It and go crazy and stuff like that. But I mean, it's crazy, man, because it's just like, you know, that's what it is. You get up, you put it in your deck, and you just ride out to it.
That's the music.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's such a hip hop was in need of that feeling, you know?
I mean, I think so, because I just think, you know, when people start, you know, associating trap with music, they just automatically assume it because it sounds a certain way that's trap music, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like, why would you watch a movie and not get nothing out of it?
Yeah.
Or why'd you read a book
and
not get nothing out? You're not gonna read it again.
Right.
So it's like with this is like, you know, I'm just giving you that encouragement, that motivation to grind, because every day is a grind. Like, that's one thing that everybody don't consider. Like, every day you're gonna have to do something productive.
Course.
Yeah.
So that don't change. You can get older, younger, you know what I mean?
No
you can
doubt.
move to a different city, you can move to a different state, but you still gotta get up and get it. And I think that's what they forget. And that's what trap had always been about to me, like getting up and get it. And even when I say trap or die, people are like, yo, so what do you mean? And the reality of it is, you know, you're gonna either, you know, trap, which means take some type of chance so you can exceed, or you're gonna die. You're gonna just take what they give you and just settle with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm seeing people do that before, you know. That's why
course.
a lot of people is, you know, getting stuck in the hood and, can't really figure it out because, they're not pushing themselves to do anything outside.
Yeah.
So I always looked at it as trapping is you taking a chance. So even if you working 4 jobs to pay for college, even if you a stripper and you taking your money and you investing it back in that's trapping.
That's trapping.
It has something to do with money.
Yeah.
It has something to do with you going out of your way to get it.
Right.
That's trapping.
Now we've been fans, man. I'm talking inspiration album.
Right.
Bury Me a G is like
Right,
motivation.
right.
That's like anthem shit for us, man. And you have a line on the album where I think, and I might be misquoting it, but you said something like I could have stopped at 101. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what kept you continuing to put this music out and it's so important to you to deliver these type of bodies of work after accomplishing so much?
I think it's the love.
Yeah.
It's the love you get when you out. If you're a great basketball player, you like people to, tell you great. I'm a Libra too, so I like to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you like that, and the people that you're getting it from, they're not coming up to you saying, "Yo, man, Soul Survivor is crazy, it's the best song you ever did." They saying, "Man, you changed my life," or "Man, I was listening to you when I was going through that." So it just to know that your trials and trills and your frustrations are helping somebody else out, and I think that's the win-win for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like I put a lot of work and effort in what I do. I've been in the studio with people, they do 15 songs a night. I'm just like, I wouldn't have 15 conversations in one day. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell somebody some shit that it don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you sitting and you listen to this music over time. You know what I'm saying? You're getting different things out of it.
Yeah, no
doubt. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what you're going through, like you can be, at the top of your career, but you still need something to keep you there.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because most people don't understand it ain't about getting there, it's about staying there.
Yeah.
So this is what helps you stay there. You know what I'm saying? Because you listen to it. And the same thing with me.
Yeah.
Like, that's what helps me stay there because I get out and I get this love. And then I came in the game and I kind of introduced something. And then I'm watching it and it's kind of looking kind of shaky because, and don't get me wrong, I would never hate on the up and coming cats, but you got to still understand that you have a sense of responsibility.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. That sense of responsibility.
You can't just tell people anything. That ain't it.
Nah.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that as well, man, because not only are you getting love, from the fans, obviously. But the new generation, man, really, dude, I felt like the excitement when you dropped the All There clip, like that video clip, the excitement was crazy for that.
Right.
So what does that mean, man, to have the new generation, the Nipseys and the YGs?
I think it's because, we all come from the same cloth in a different way, but they probably saw how, I came in the game and how I just always stood on my own, 2 feet 10 toes and really didn't budge for nobody. I didn't bend, break, or fold. You know what I mean? And I stuck to what I did, and I did it my way. Even though if I ruffled a couple feathers, it didn't matter because it wasn't for me. It was for the people. So you even see that, like dealing with the YGs like Nipsey, them some smart young cats.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
They different, but that's because they saw somebody else do it so major in a different way. They're like, okay, well, what is my shot? You know what I'm saying?
That's how I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, and that comes, and you got to really think. If I didn't really, go through the things I went through and really came up out of the street, is like, who gave them that example? And Nipsey always told me. I mean, Nipsey tell me that shit to the day. He's like, yo, I was gonna either sign with you or Master P, and I'm just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that work? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact that he's even put me in that category,
Right.
Because I know how I looked at Master P when I saw him come in the game. I know how many No Limit records I went and bought.
Yeah, bro. We were just talking about
every
that.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I didn't give a damn if it was Mia X, Skullduggery, whoever had that tank on it.
You had
had to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So it's just like, and I know what that meant to the culture. So, even like, me doing this is like, I hope they get something out of it.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? Because now it's our game. And we got to control the culture for real, because it's like, you're dealing with people that are culture vultures and they get you and they want you to do all these crazy things to sell records when it's not even about selling records. You take somebody like Chance the Rapper, you don't even sell his shit.
Right.
Smartest shit ever.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It makes sense.
Yeah.
But they're learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I just want to keep the learning process going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From the hood to to the burbs. It's like, we entrepreneurs.
Growth.
Right.
Growth,
But at the same time, you got to be true to yourself and your craft to be forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the minute you get flim-flam.
They'll call you on that shit quick.
Oh, man,
People
listen.
feel that.
Oh, man, listen.
People feel that.
Yeah, you don't want to not put your all into something and put it out.
Right.
And ask people to support you on it.
It's got to be authentic. It's got to be authentic. And that's what we get from Jeezy every time you deliver, man. Seriously.
Right.
The shirt is dope as hell. Where can people get the merch at, man?
Oh, man, at JeezyShop.com. That's Jeezy.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's crazy, man. I mean, even, the Snowman, coming back and seeing people just really represent it, man, it just make you proud because real hustlers ain't dead.
Yeah,
they out there. They just need somebody to kickstart it.
Yeah,
you feel me?
And to backtrack a little bit, I know you said you used to go every Tuesday to get the No Limit albums. Was there like a certain artist that made it click for you that was like, yo, I want to be like that dude there?
I mean, it was P. Definitely.
Yeah.
It was. Definitely Tupac. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to him, where he left the bar at. It has a lot to even do with my morals and my integrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was the only person I felt like really set the bar on the do's, the don'ts, the regulations of how it's really supposed to go.
Real shit.
Him and Scarface and cats like that. But Tupac was a rebel, and that's what I respected him about the most. I tell people that all the time. It's just like your music can be good, but who are you as a person?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just think that he set the bar, and like P showed cats how to really like get out here and put people together and make something out of nothing.
Right.
And even the whole the Cash Money era, I respected that a lot because it's like these cats is New Orleans hustlers. If you ever sit down and talk to them, they sound like old school New Orleans. What's happening, baby? Like what the hell?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But they had the world on smash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had us really. I went and bought a lot of Rolexes listening to that shit. You know what I mean? Lexus bubbles and all that because I was like, yo, this is how I want to live.
Right.
So when I'm saying these things and I'm doing this stuff, I'm just keeping that in mind because it's more than just going in the studio and making records to get money. It's like it's culture, it's real people, and it's how you affecting them.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, like my homies, he's like, yeah, but it sounds. I was like, my man. First of all, if you don't understand this, it wasn't for you in the first place. Everybody don't like everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to a specific group of people that want to do better. I'm selling you adversity in a CD case on iTunes, whatever it is, because we understand what we trying to do.
Yeah.
You can be in a group of people, man, and somebody can drop all type of gems. And nigga don't hear none of that. He just want to know what time the club open and when the joints coming out. You feel what I'm saying?
Good
You know what I'm saying? But people's mind is like that.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is like, like how do you elevate them? You tell them things that they're infatuated with, but then you let them know, hey, look, man, this shit's really possible.
Yeah.
Even for me, I'm from the hood. I got homeboys that sell petroleum. You know what I'm saying? I'm the mayor's on speed dial.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Hove on text all day.
Wow.
And I'm from nothing. But you know what I'm saying?
That's just such a
you know what I mean? But and that's just me. I
Is
can quite sure there's a lot of people doing a lot better, but it's just like, look, man,
it's possible.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Was that a hard transition for you, man? Like coming from the streets and going from dealing with a certain type of people to being in the industry and dealing with a whole different type of person?
I just think if I didn't go through what I went through in the streets, I would have never made it in this industry. Mm-hmm. It's too cutthroat. It's too it changes up too much. People are not loyal. And it's a business, and when you're dealing with a business, like you got to watch for people. Like they tell you, your lawyer, your accountant, and a few other people can end your life. You know what I mean? And it's like what I'm saying, it's a business.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with these, you're dealing with these people, and you got to stay true to who you are, and keep your integrity.
Yeah.
So you don't stoop to their level.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you get the fake beefs and all. It's like, my nigga, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X didn't beef with nobody. I'm one of them.
Yeah,
feel me?
Yeah.
Look the fuck Malcolm X look like beefing with goddamn Kumo D.
Yeah.
I can't go for that.
It's so counterproductive at times, man. It's
Right.
like, what do I look like out here beefing with some
you,
rap shit?
Because that ain't even who you are.
Right.
You're not even that person.
And then they have to live by that. They have to stand by that.
But the thing about it is that you're not even that person. This is who I am.
Yeah. It's a little different.
If you ask anybody about me, this is who
me.
I really am.
This
This is me.
Yeah, man.
Every day, my mama gonna tell you that. Oh, that nigga gonna get some money. He know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me.
Yeah.
I always been fly. I always been. I always been a center. I was a star at the Amico. That's why I said in there. Like, y'all talking about Instagram. I was a star at the Amico. I'm 13, 14 years old. Everybody like, go holler at Lil J. He got it.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, it's who I am, and I know with everything that I've been through, that that God really laid His path off of me, because I always been the type of person that didn't mind sharing the information.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So anything that I get, is yours to have as well.
Each one,
right?
One.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I feel. So, and with all those things that I've been through, like, you know what I'm saying, to get to this point, it's like, you know, I'm still comfortable with myself. I can look in the mirror every day, and I'm comfortable. Like, I don't have to go out here and convince you that this is this is what it is. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I think, you know, that has a lot to do with, you know, how I was brought up or whatever. But at the same time, I look at that and I always think to myself that I ain't got no regrets. Because it's like, if I hadn't went through street life and went through the shit I did, like, how would I even understand this?
Right.
How would I not let these suckers play me and trick me out the street? How would I be able to keep my, you know, when Jake said, I'm going to show you how to move in a room full of vultures, he wasn't bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going
to show you how to move in a pit full of snakes, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's why I'm, you know, mostly heard, seldom seen, because I don't have to try to fit in. I'm not like y'all. I'm here for one reason: thug motivation only. You know what I'm saying? That's it. After that, it's nothing.
Trap or Die 3 is out right now. iTunes, man. Crack it, get it, man. It's definitely great music. Can we let's spend just a few minutes on the album now, man, because this is an exciting time in hip hop. One of the best rap albums I've heard of this year and in a very long time. How many videos have you already put out for that? I feel like I've seen.
Oh man, I put out a few.
Quite a few.
Yeah, but I'm loaded.
You gonna keep
it coming?
What we doing?
Yeah, that's what we doing, because I mean, I just feel like, you know, because I hear my man, I was like, yo, man, we not even, you know, I don't, and I had to learn that, you know, just through all the album processes, and, you know, you get with people and it's like video time. He's like, well, let's such and such write a treatment for it. And it's like, and that's bullshit. It's like, he don't know me.
Right.
He wasn't in there when I was writing this, right? He don't even know my vision.
Right.
So I went through that whole process, and now I'm just like, nah, nigga, like, we just put out G-Wagon. I'm like,
I saw the G-Wagon. Yeah,
but that's me. I just jump out the car with the bag and run in the house, and that's my comfort zone. Who can do that?
You said, this is easy. Just pull the camera out.
Right, that's it. I'm like, yo,
this is my life.
Boom, boom. So it ain't no treatment. It's lifestyle.
Right. Okay.
It's like, okay, that's what we doing. Let's do it. I know how to do that. It's simple.
Let's talk about the Going Crazy joint with French Montana.
Crazy.
Seriously heating up clubs, got shit shaking out here.
And I like it because it's aggressive, and it's like in Atlanta, that's a saying we saying. Like, you be like, man, what's up the club now? I was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. Or, oh yeah, your boy just came in that new thing, going crazy. And it's like something we say. And it was like when I did the first Going Crazy with Jay, I was like, yo,
I was
this is
gonna
dope.
say,
Yeah, but I was like, when I did it, I was like, yo, man, French, he you know, he's a party guy. You know what I'm saying? So what better to put a party guy that understands what down south rhythm is about on something like this? Yeah. And I gave him a call, and I was just like, yo, I got this record for you. I sent it to him. He sent it back. And I just remember the first time I played, I was like, nailed it.
It's like, I
was like, yo, do the hook. He was like, nah, man, stay on the hook, please. I was like, cool, because, you know, he a hook guy.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, you do the hook. And he's like, man, just stay on the hook, man, trust me. And just to even see the response, we got a video for that too, by the way.
Yeah.
It's already in the clip.
Okay.
Get ready.
Okay, be ready.
Be ready. But to me, it's just one of those things, how you connect the dots from down south to up north, man. I wanted one of those anthems that, you know, they're going to play in Brooklyn and Queens, and at the same time still play, you know, in Alabama somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it was just connecting those dots and just keeping it solid and really just having a good time. Like, you know, this is me talking, it ain't the liquor. You know what I mean? I just thought that was just like the coolest shit ever.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Can we talk about, I mean, this is still my favorite joint on the album, man. All There. Featuring Bankroll Fresh, who, you know, we unfortunately lost recently.
Wow.
How did that record come about, and was that like one that you were like, yo, this has to make the album?
Right. So D Rich, which is Shorty Red's protege, was you know, he produced like Super Freak for me, Who That, stuff like that, and him and Bankroll had got really tight, and they was working, and he was really helping them out, and just so happened, you know, D Rich started bringing Bankroll around, and you know, we just kind of clicked, you know what I'm saying? So I was just giving advice, you know, stuff here and there. Like, he did the Hot Boy Volume 1, and I was like, yo, you should do Volume 2. He was like, nah. I'm like, yeah. He did it. It worked.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was working on the album, and he was working on another tape with Fresh, and we was kind of working at the same time. And they called me on the phone, and they played me the song over the phone. You know what I'm saying? And I was, you know, and I was like, oh, that's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's one of them ones.
Right before he passed, maybe was in, for the NCAA thing, was down in Charlotte,
Okay.
And I saw him in the club. He came to my party. He called me like, big homie, come to your party. So we in the club, whatever, kicking it, whatever. I just saw he was moving. I was like, yo, when you get back to Atlanta, we really need to sit down and talk.
Right.
So I hit his manager text like, yo, man, I'm really kind of concerned about Bankroll. I see how you moving. I don't like it. You know what I mean? You got 100 people with you. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? And he's everybody's little brother, so we all wanted to help him out. And that was a Sunday. And when I got back Thursday, he was supposed to come meet me in the studio. And the day before he was supposed to come to the studio was the day it happened.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So we was already in process of getting everything done. So D Rich had the record, and I was just like, you know what? Let's just put it out, man. Let's keep his legacy going. Like, let's do it the right way. And that's why it sounds like a celebration more so than anything else. And he was definitely the next guy up when it came to what we do.
Yeah,
because he's a real dude. You know what I'm saying? He really spit about what was really going on in the city.
Yeah.
And just to see everybody just receptive to it, it's just what we want to see, because that's trap music. Like, who wouldn't want to hear Bankroll, Fresh, and Jeezy on the record?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it sounds like he's still here every time I hear it.
Absolutely.
And it's crazy because people probably sitting around like, who the hell is that? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
that's what I was going to say. That's the one name that stands out on the album, cause he might not be known on a mainstream level like that yet.
And it's crazy because me and G Rich, he's like, we got to get some up-and-coming cats. And then I was like, man, we getting fresh. This is before, I was like, fresh, that's that,
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
And it shows on the record too, man. That record is
and
incredible.
It's crazy because they had this him and D Rich had me and Shorty Red chemistry. Like, that was
their vibe.
That was his guy.
Yeah, that was his guy.
Man.
That was his guy.
Fuck, man.
God bless, man.
Yeah.
Tragic, man. But let's talk about also, too, not the first time you've worked with Wayne, but on About That record, man. Y'all chemistry on this joint.
Right.
Lit, bro.
Yeah, man. It was crazy because it was like, Wayne, I rock with Wayne, man, because Wayne one of the few people you can call, he going to do it and get it right back to you.
Right.
Working. No questions. No questions. You know what I mean? And I sent it to him. I was like, yo, and he sent it right back. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's when we were stacking them up.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, I'm sending these records out and they're sending them back, but they're not knowing what I'm working on. I ain't tell nobody.
Right. Okay.
I ain't tell nobody till I was done. Like, and by the way, I didn't play this record for none of my homeboys.
Wow.
None of my partners. No, nobody.
So what's everybody saying when you finally announce it? Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I just talked to you yesterday.
By the way, I'm doing the dig this. So we in Miami and we running around, whatever. So I had my man out there with the camera. So we all sit in the living room. He had the camera on me. I said, yeah. So I just started talking and everybody sitting around. We all sitting around, the table breaking bread, penthouse living. And I go, yeah. So woo, and I'm coming back harder and Trap or Die 3. And my man look at me like, what the hell?
When you gonna start working on this?
No, but he couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? Because I hadn't told anybody.
Yeah.
When we was working on it, I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Only people really knew what was going on with me and D Rich. Okay. Like Shorty Red didn't even know until like the last minute what the name of the album was. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to keep it, keep it tight.
Yeah.
And so it was like nobody knew. And I was working day and night and day, and nobody really knew I was working on. You know what I'm saying?
And did you see like a different excitement, man? Like with the track title once you announced it?
Yeah.
Because
it automatically let people know that, because people miss the old you. They miss when you as an artist you evolve.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But as a man, your passion is still where it's at.
Of
know what I'm saying? So for me it was like Church in the Streets was a little bit before its time. You know what I'm saying?
God, that record, bro.
But at the same time, it's just like, once I kind of realized, like, okay, we need to really talk about, what do you do when times are bad? You tell people how to do better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's get back to that. And that's what Trap or Die was. So I kind of like hid it under the wraps because it's like I ain't want nobody to know I was working on. So when I finally announced it, I just saw it. Because what people think, there's no way he's going to top either. So that's like the, you know what I mean?
You're in competition with yourself at that point.
But that's the excitement. But the thing about it is once you know that, you just go be great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wrote 101. Who's coming close to that? What we talking about? What we doing? Like, come on, man. It's 12 years later. What we talking about? Damn. I ain't heard nothing.
Nothing like that.
No.
Nothing feels like that.
No. When it comes to what I do, there's nobody. So it's like, let's go and have some fun, talk that talk, and make sure it sound like us.
Yeah, man.
We good. We golden.
And you did just that, man.
Right on, man.
And once again, man, Trap or Die 3.
Yes.
On all music outlets right now. If you don't got it, man,
you're tripping.
You're
doing yourself a disjustice, man. Disjustice, man.
And geez, I know too. You're heavy involved with what's going on in our country right now. I gotta tell everyone to get out there and vote, man.
Right. No, you got to, man, because
make sure your voice is heard.
They let this lunatic get in office, we all gonna be.
Oh my God.
And I think that's the thing. Like when people once they feel like they good on something, they kind of just count themselves out.
Right.
But I still think you gotta let your voice be heard. Like you can't yeah, because you have that right. You know what I mean? People that don't have rights.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Or say so on anything.
Yeah, you gotta definitely.
You have the opportunity to go voice your opinion, no matter what it may be. You know, these countries got dictatorship and all this. Like it's what they say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We live in a place where you can actually have a say so.
So
why not?
Yeah.
You know.
And Jordan say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
Man. So get out there and vote
and place your vote. And I know it looks a little crazy from the outside looking in. I'm with you.
No, I heard a clip today somewhere Obama was speaking and he said something like. It's like reality TV, and it looks like Love and Hip Hop out there right now. Like,
but listen, he's absolutely right because you're dealing with somebody who actually understands what antics are.
Yeah,
he like that rapper you don't even want to deal with because every time his album come out, he got a problem with somebody.
You know what I'm saying? And we all know that right now.
Fuck him too. He like, man, what's wrong with you now? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? But he's smart.
Yeah,
he's very smart. He's very strategic and he's entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he has. And when you look at the Republican Party, they never had that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they got somebody that they can champion, whether he's right or wrong.
Right.
And, I think he's wrong.
Yeah.
All the way. I think that's not right.
Yeah.
You can't play with everybody for you to get richer, man. I heard of get rich quick schemes and things people do, but come on, not the whole country, man.
Nah, yeah, that's a different type of level there. Yeah.
Right. This is like,
let's put some boundaries on it, all right? I'm into the hustle, but damn, family.
Yeah.
And I just think, this time around, but what I will say about Hilary that I can respect, you know what I mean, is that she got this far and she does have resources. And, I can't really get into her history because I don't know about her.
Right.
I more so about Bill.
Yeah.
But what I do respect is she's showing women that you can be anything in this world you want to be.
Yeah,
I respect that part all day.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because she got that far.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Jeezy, thank you very much.
All day, man. Appreciate y'all having me. Trap or Die 3 in stores, online, YouTube, wherever you can find your music at.
Get it.
And like I said, man, if you need some motivation, you out there grinding. I don't care if you in the gym, you at college, you at school, you on the block selling socks. I don't care. You washing cars. This is what you need, man. You need that motivation, man. Let's get it. GD3.